Pringles?
Oh, you already ate McDonald's? You're fine.
Yes, that's right. He's full and ate McDonald's already, and he's perfectly fine. We're talking about, of course, we're talking, what?
It's just because anytime I casually talk to him about food, he acts like I'm about to like feed him the food, but I'm just talking to him about it. So I just have to be like, no, I know you ate. You're fine.
We're going to feed you with food. You know, if that would be funny. Okay. How many people have seen, and not you guys out there, how many people have you seen the movie Caligula? Oh boy, here we go. So there's a scene in Caligula where they get the drunkard, and Peter O'Toole's like, well, give him wine. So they the drunk liked it at first, and then he kept getting force-fed the wine, and until he was drowning in the wine, and then they slit his belly. And well, instead, the hamburger would get fed hamburgers. See? Yeah, that'd be ultimate punishment, wouldn't it? Let's see. Hey, Mick, Will, Tim, Esau, Chris. Man, wow, you guys were already my daily bread. It sure does seem that way, don't it? I asked my son nicely because I thought he was going to sleep. He was asleep. And yes, so very much so. We have a lot of people in here already. We got a dozen. Beautiful, beautiful people. You're all beautiful people.
The beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Ah, I'm telling you. Okay. Jeannie Seeley. I'm an idiot. Country? The name sounds familiar. Jeannie Seeley, you got me on that. I don't know who that is.
That's a porn star in the Middle East.
A porn star from the... Yes, this is a coffee mug from Stuckey's. Yes, it is. From a little town called Doolittle, Missouri. It's right on 44. Very disappointed, though. Okay, Stuckey's was in a gas station, but it wasn't a full-blown Stuckey's. But they had coffee mugs, and they had the pecan logs. I said pecan log. And, oh, she's country. Okay, thank you, country singer. She does Don't Touch Me, as opposed to the Tubes, Don't Touch Me There, which that's a completely different thing. I know, right? I'm actually happy to have this. I am one of those weirdo touristy type people. I really wish Stuckey's would come back. I mean, full blown. I barely remember when I was a kid when I would be doing trips and seeing a Stuckey or two. It's kind of like with Howard Johnson's, if anybody remembers the Hojos. I remember the orange roofs and stuff, and we never got to go eat in the restaurant or nothing, but I just remember seeing them just like big boy restaurants. We used to pass one all the time. Never ate at the Big Boy. So I'm kind of nerdy when it comes to stuff that I really, I guess, but at least I could say I was in a teeny Stuckey's. That was weird. I don't know. I just remember stopping at Stuckey's every time we went on vacation. So that's what I'm told. Like, they were all littered around the main highways and such, at least in the East Coast and to Midwest. Now, I don't know about the rest. How many Chris Hills take us? Oh, not this one again. All right. I don't even know anything about this. And that's kind of a bit much. This is Friday. I am wanting to be in a good mood. Big Boy food was awesome. See, they ended up, I guess they shut the one down in Germantown, which is a suburb of Milwaukee. They shut it, I guess, like 2 years ago. But now they put one near the Wisconsin Dells a couple of years ago. So I'm like, oh, God, I got to go all the way up there just to go to a Big Boy. It's either that or Michigan. Hey, Sean, I am glad it's Friday. I'll tell you that. I'm glad all over So glad you're mine. Anyways, yes. Little Willie won't come home. Shoney's after Big Bot. That's right. It's that Big Brother robot restaurant. Can we serve you a hamburger? I know what you meant. I'm being silly. We got a big boy in Burbank. Is it beautiful downtown Burbank? We're laughing. Da 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 da. Sean, Frishy's big boy was awesome. Bob's not so much. I actually have heard of Frishy's big boy. I think I came across something. I found a big boy statue or something. There is an original big boy statue that used to be in front of one of the big boy restaurants, and it's in a restaurant in Branson, Missouri, because I ate there with my son Mike. I like Waffle House too. I really, really do. You should see the collection of Waffle House Christmas mugs. They're so small though. I miss the big ass ones. Yes, and raining. So, my question to you, my friend. In a couple of minutes, he up to coming on up here. Big boys had the best cream pies. Cream pies. Yo, Obi bro. Obi, not to be confused with Toby, who is around here somewhere. There was two Frisch's big boys in Middleton, Ohio, and both were evicted by the building owners. Shit. And Northridge, forgot the location. Hey, Amelo, hope you are doing goodly, mate, indeed. Hey, Fred, found a few records this afternoon, including Flaming Groovies. That's cool. I know a little bit of the Flaming Groovies, not a lot. Made my day, if that makes any sense. Rockin' Fam. Yeah, they just closed the one in Middletown by the airport about 6 months ago. I love cream pie. I used to know girlfriend. Anyways, big boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry. I'm not in love. I'm just out grabbing my green medication. We'll be home soon. Yes, that would be very goodly of you. I'm looking at maybe like 90 minutes today because I'm kind of a little encroaching on my son's time, but I thought he was really going to stay asleep. He says I'm fine. Anyways, my grandson, he's playing. What video game you playing? Roblox. He's playing his Roblox. It's why you brought up the Flaming Groovies. I've never really listened to him. I don't know why, but I heard them a couple weeks ago. Now I've been on the lookout for their records. Did they not do some song? Oh God, what was it called? Something with action in the title. I can't remember the time. I just remember hearing that, and I really liked it. If it doesn't have the purple C, then it isn't me. In the words of Def Leppard, getting ready for the big C. You'll like them. Good, real, raw rock music. I have some idea what you like. I bet you'll dig them, Fred. Yes. Yes. You know what? I got to tell you something. I want to thank everybody that's here already. We got close to 20 people already. Thank you. Please don't forget, if you care to, click that like button. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just all a numbers game, but I appreciate it anyway. And I've gained a couple subs this week, and I'm very happy for that. None of the other ones have kicked into the system yet. I know Garrett. I don't know what his channel is, but Garrett subbed. He told me he did on Tuesday. So I'm very grateful for that. That's it. Shake some action. Maybe, let me write this in the notes. Maybe we'll play that later. I'm writing this down because I haven't heard that one. You want to know the first time I heard that? Little Stevie's Underground Garage. That's where I heard it. They used to carry that show. I used to work in southern Wisconsin, and WKLH, I think that's what it was called in Milwaukee. Dave would have Little Steven's Underground Garage. They also had Alice Cooper's radio show too. I was, and they didn't have that anywhere near my area. I think I steered away from them because of the name for some reason. But man, I really love what I heard last week. A friend of mine played an album side. I didn't know which album. Well, it sounds like a bunch of fun, right? So in a minute or two, he's so excited, my grandson. In a minute or two, we'll explain the title of Kenny and Jim moving up with turtle soup at daybreak. I know it's oh boy, yeah. Well, you long-standing viewers, you guys know that the titles are always going to be kind of odd. Shake Some Action is their power pop album. It's great. Teenage Head is more raw 50s influenced garage rock. It's also brilliant. We still get yeah. See, I wish we would. We don't get any fun stuff like that. The last show that I remember that was syndicated, Dan Aykroyd would be Elwood Blues. They killed that show too. That was like the last thing I remember. Oh, good. There you go. I gotta get that. I'm so far behind on all of that. So let's see. Continued prayers for Beetle Babe Jen. You know, she's out of the hospital. So hopefully she's doing fine. I hope so. Maybe she's watching for all I know. I didn't notify anybody today. I just figured I'm like, what the heck, you know? We're gonna run with this and slapdash. We'll have like I said, we'll explain the title. We've got Beatles solo session spotlight. We got a couple songs. Trying to figure out what maybe I'll play for the Daily Dandy and some other things. So we go off and we'll explain the title, or at least parts of it, as we always do. These are record finds. Some of them, hey, how you doing, Penny Lane? Always in my ears and in my eyes. Thanks for you coming in. Those underground garage shows showcase some good. Yeah, and you know what? I used to go and I would make little lists because I loved how at least he introduced the stuff, right? Another one I remember, although the names of the titles, Chesterfield Kings was another one. Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, see, definitely a daily double. That's right. Listen, Trebek, you Monty Bank. Here they come out of the gate. All right. So Kenny and Jim moving up with turtle soup at daybreak. Hi, Toby. Toby. You want to come up here a minute? Hey, psst, psst. Toby. 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 Toby, you tease. You were over here. Come on. Come here. No? Maybe? Meow. All right, fine. Be that way, weirdo. She's just looking at me. Weirdo cat. Toby the ham. That's right. Such a little ham. All right. From October 1972, Loggins and Messina. That's right. The second album from them, because the first one was Sitting In. Here's the front. Here's the back. Oh, wow. What the heck? This is kind of interesting. This is a Dot Records picture sleeve for the Dot Records, right? Well, I just noticed something. See, I don't know if you see that album cover? Doesn't that remind you of an 80s album cover that was made by Supertramp? They used a very similar damn design.
What's wrong? Can I get that gray cord that's on the floor? It's a charger.
Oh, okay.
I'm not getting wet.
Ow.
Sorry. I know
It's all right. Great cord. Great cord. Just let me. I'm kidding, kids. I'm kidding. Oh my God. My sacroiliac. My lumbago. Anyways. Yeah, I just can't believe. Like I said, that looks like, what was it? Brother, Where You Bound? Was that the album cover? I mean, it's just kind of weird. Just very, very weird. So, of course, your record label's going to look like that. Oy vey. Why can I never get these things back in just like they should? That's what she said. Anyways, dollar. Couldn't screw that up if I tried. Very nice, clean shape, too. Your mom can't dance. Your daddy. Yes, that's right. Don't let Toby drive, or over the cliff you will go. Toodles, the driving cat. Oh, Toodles. Tom Petty, Sirius. You know, I never. Okay, I shouldn't say I never had Sirius. I did have a car that I had a rental, and I got to finally hear Sirius. This was like in the mid-O's. It was quite interesting, but not enough for me to go by. Yeah, Brother, Where You Bound? Was that? That's what I'm thinking. I think it was they were taking the cover, and there was the group, by the way, was Peabody Parade. That was the name of the people that did the album. I love their song "Summer Breeze Makes Me Feel." Yeah, I know, you're funny. Summer breeze drifting away. Yeah, I know. I got that. Strike one, Dave. Oh boy. Ha ha. Ha ha. I laughed. I like King of Nothing by Seals and Croft. Wasn't that Metallica? King of Nothing. I used to have Sirius Radio, and I really enjoy it too, but I felt bad spending it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, satellite radio definitely, from what I heard, was quite interesting. So basically, on that album I just showed, you got special guests Michael O'Martin. He was very big in the 70s. He was a keyboard player and a producer, and he also was a born-again Christian, if I remember correctly, too, in the 70s. And Rusty Young from Poco are both on that particular album. But let's go off and play one of the singles off of there, from early 1973 release, Thinking of You.
Something inside of me is taking a hold each day. Something inside of me is making me feel this way. Whenever you're near me, you got me thinking of you. Something about your eyes won't let me look away. Something about your smile is making.
Oh, that figures, right? Bastards.
You got me singing a song. Whenever you're around me, I just want to belong to you. I would give all of my love. I wish that
Didn't know that. I think he had some involvement, I remember, in producing part of an 80s album for Rod Stewart, too, I could have sworn, or performed on it, whatever.
You got me singing a song. Whenever you're around me, I just want to belong to you. I would give all of my love. I wish that I could tell you all what I'm thinking of. Something inside me.
And that's why we like doing different music on this show. Ain't that the truth, Sean?
Whenever you're near me, you got me thinking. Whenever you're near me, you got me thinking of you.
That's right. Loggins of Messina, Thinking of You, from their album from October 1972. So now that you know Kenny and Jim, see, I kind of threw you for a loop on that. It was a lot less letters than Loggins of Messina. Dave, how you doing? How you doing? Um, like I said, I plopped an invite here. Now, keep giving me song ideas. I'll play them on my Facebook page. There you go. All right. So we have Kenny and Jim moving up. So I got this actually for nothing because I went and, like I said, I go to my record store to sell stuff, okay? And they always give me credit in the cheapo bins. Well, I've been trying, to get a lot of different Illinois-based acts because eventually that is a side series I'm going to be doing, okay? But this one here, the Elvis Brothers, one of the prides of Champaign, Illinois, that's right. So you've got Rob and Graham and Brad Elvis. Now, of course, Elvis is really not their last name, their real last name. Brad Elvis, which like I said, he's known for, musically. He ended up for about close to 20 years, I think, drumming for the Romantics. So he was doing that for a while. He's in a band called the Handcuffs, which he lives in the Chicagoland area. He does. But here's the front, here's the back. Okay, and then we've got a little goofiness here. All right, and then they were on Portrait, so that's the label you'd be looking for. They put out a couple albums, actually. I want to say 3, but I could be wrong on that. Like I said, I met Brad when he was drumming for the Romantics, and we shared Heineken and pizza, and I just shot the shit with him about Elvis Brothers and other things too. So to play, I present to you the title track, which was released as a single as well, called Movin' Up.
Things they always start so simple, have to get so complicated by the time they're done with me. Maybe I should take a big vacation, try to find an indication on the Caribbean Sea. Up in arms and running round in circles, does it ever really work, or should I finally concede? Look at me in my current situation, on the verge of liberation, and I'm shaking at the knees.
Well, there you go.
People say not to get yourself excited, but it's always so inviting when it's there in front of me. Chasing dreams that disappear in smoke, I'd be happy if they spoke just a single word to me. Maybe I should try a new location at a higher elevation, in a place I've never been. Catching sand while trying to catch a tan. Wanna be a bigger man, I'm going back in their face. It always starts so simple and it gets so complicated by the time that I'm with me. Baby, I should take a big vacation, try to find an indication on the Caribbean Sea.
That's right, from the Elvis Brothers, 1983. The title track, Moving Up. Yeah, like I said, they Elvis Brothers made about, I think, 3 albums, but they originally came from Champaign-Urbana, Illinois. I like the power pop stuff. That's what I would call that. Sometimes they'll throw in a little bit of rockabilly. Daybreak showed a 7-inch single a few weeks ago that was a notorious fake Elvis record. It came out shortly after his death. They tried. Yes, and I know what you're talking about. I have that record with the picture sleeve. It's not worth a hell of a lot, but it is an interesting piece of Elvis related stuff. I can't remember the name of the dang thing, but yeah, very, very strange about all that. Is this a Stiff Records thing? No, it's not Stiff Records. On Portrait. I need a yacht. Well, just ask Wile E. Coyote. He owns a mansion and a yacht. If you remember that from the cartoon. How obvious was it, Sean? All right. Anyways. So, Kenny and Jim moving up with Turtle Soup. Probably could figure this one out.
Oh yeah, I used to do that. I had the cookies back.
Can't tell. Is this a gatefold? No.
Oh yeah, I would have put
One of my favorite Turtles albums. That's right. This one here, I ended up only. I didn't even pay $10 for this. I want to say it was like $7 or $8. Here's the front. Here's the back. Yes, Hart was on Portrait for a while. Let me see. Okay, this is a gatefold. I'm an idiot. But I like the whole picture here. But basically, you know, this lineup: Mark Volman, Al Nickel, Jim Pons, John Cedar, and Howard Kalin. That's what you would have. This would be the 5th and final studio album to come out from the Turtles. There was an album that was put out in 1970 called Wooden Head, but that was a bunch of outtakes. And I'll tell you who probably is sitting on a bunch of outtakes. You know, he has seen the light, literally, since last night. This guy.
I got that electricity today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Before the Turtles became Soup, yes, Hart was on Portrait. So was Cyndi Lauper, Orion the Hunter. You know, just all bunch of different things. He didn't play it; he just showed it and told the interesting story. Yeah, and I still have that 45. I'll have to see if I could pull that up, maybe. But how you doing? How you doing, Mello?
Just got done with a band jam that we. Man, I'm excited with the new music that we're doing.
Awesome. What was it? Was it a champagne jam? That was the thing.
Might as well been the Champagne Music Makers. That's the level that we were playing at, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, rocking the BDSM hot. Yes, with this Captain Cupcake hat. Interesting. Yes. But so yeah, Turtle Soup only made it to 117 on the Billboard chart. Produced by Ray Davies. That was a strange, interesting combination. It really, really is. The song I'm going to play here was actually scheduled to be a single, but it never came out that way. But there's promo copies that exist. So you record collectors of the Turtles might want to dig around and try to find this really cool tune. And you can hear the Kinks influence all over this thing.
Sure.
House on the Hill. And the Turtles made an appearance on the Mike Douglas show and played that. It was like the week the album came out and played that. So if you want to see them, I mean, it's a sync track, okay? But it's still kind of cool because it's a little trippy for 69. Hey, what do you expect? The Archies did a song about him, Melody Hill.
Oh,
Melody Hill sounds like a porn actress.
I've heard that before. I've heard that before.
Did Stunt Rock Confusion have a good show?
What's up, Jeff?
He's asking Sean.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, you got time to come up here and show us some jazz records? I don't know. I'm just busting balls. Yes, one of his best today, Dave. Great vibe. Yes. All right. So we got to Kenny and Jim moving up a turtle soup at Daybreak. Mellow always reminds me a little bit of Wavy Gravy. I could see it. I could see that.
A heavy metal Wavy Gravy, though.
a heavy metal.
I'm intense, man. I'll tell you what, my music is. You'll see for yourselves when I put it out. Pretty intense.
The Son of Dracula soundtrack with Harry Nilsson and Ringo Starr.
Incredible. So,
this one I think I only paid like a couple bucks for it a few years back.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that would have been pretty paid
the marketing back then, you know.
They always did innovative things with their covers, and that was part of the plan because we even had awards for people that designed the best album covers and the best like packaging designs. I mean, they still got it, but it was really highly regarded back then.
And this
Mellow Jello.
The soundtrack is on Rapple Records, which is RCA and Apple.
Rapple Dapple.
Right. Yeah.
So on that cartoon, the genie.
Mm-hmm. That was Joe Besser. Joe Besser from the Stooges.
Apple.
Yeah. Well, oh boy. Are you going to come up here now or what? Come on. Your public really? You're such a diva. You're a diva cat. Do you realize that? She gets like really close to me and then turns around.
Yeah. She's playing hard to get.
Fine, go lick yourself. I'm not in the mood. That's what he said. All right. Anyways, so in a way, this is a little bit of a cheat. Okay.
Oh.
And I know you're sitting here and you're going, well, what the hell does he mean by that?
Because when I see Daybreak, I think of Daybreak. If you wanna believe, it can be done. Yeah. That's what I think of.
Yeah, that's not. I don't have. There's only like one Barry Manilow song that I like, and maybe we'll play that later because it's not. I can't believe I'm even saying that. So basically, this single made it to 39 on the Billboard charts. You have Ringo and George on it. You have Peter Frampton, Chris Spedding, and a couple of dominoes. That's what I just call it now because it's, Derek and the Dominoes. So you have a couple of dominoes. Now, on the rest of the album, you also have Gary Wright and Nicky Hopkins and others.
Wow.
But in this case, I present to you, well, you kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit, and then you shoved it right back in there.
Yeah.
From the Son of Dracula soundtrack, April 1974, Daybreak.
$2 for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I like his version. They changed the album version. I guess is the one that has It's pissing me off. Instead of making me cough, the singles got making me cough. And I'll tell you,
I got this one all year.
oh, there you go. There you go. He's a
And
dream weaver. I
this is
see who's giving thumbs up on that. I'll tell you who never has made me cough or got me pissed off. He could be a dream weaver. Is this guy?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do, Richard, with the bald head? That's a okay.
Well, hopefully I never pissed you off, Paul.
Nope, not yet. Hopefully we won't start.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes, there you go. But I think Fred,
I don't think
are you?
it's been played. You know what I mean? It's like that clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fred, are you talking about Footprint from like 1972? Because George plays on that too. Actually, I don't know if Ringo does, but he's on that. I like Gary Wright's stuff. I mean, Dreamweaver was fine, but I like Love Is Alive better.
Love Is Alive is like that.
Yeah. Hey, keep the troops busy a minute. Keep the troops busy a minute.
Just trying to get my lighting good.
Oh, God.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Mel, how are you?
What's going on, Davey?
Yeah, good too.
Maybe I'll do a preview of one of my new songs that I'm like so excited about. We just got done playing them.
That's cool.
And I got this one, a few of them actually. This one's, I'll do this one. This one's kind of like a heavy kind of, I don't know, Alice in Chainsy one. It's called March of the Derby.
That's cool.
Culminating holy powers we can understand. Imaginating all the glory of the promised land. The time we stand upon the tower, even in the night, even in the moments of the capturing of
Anchor. I know the mic picked that up, so there. That's no secret.
I don't want to give the whole song away. I'm still working on it, but that's one of them, man. It's gonna be really good done, man. I'm like
I can't
so
even play the
excited.
guitar, so you're a good guitar player, in my opinion.
Here's another one I'll show you. This one's called The Way the Wind. I might have sent you this one, Davey. This is called The Way the Wind Blows. And it's like
Get comfortable, Paul.
it's strange when you rearrange all your life. You tried to make it, now you go and wanna have to change. It'll have to say, knowing that it's not enough, never coming back and do I do. I can never feel, never coming back to let it out. This is what I want to know. I wanna have the show. Listen back again and figure where the wind blows.
That sounds good, actually. I'm a big fan of beef curtains. I mean, what? Oh, I'm so naughty. I'm so randy.
Beef curtains. Oh my god!
I definitely have horsey sauce for them too.
Cool. Horses.
I'm so bad.
Sounds like aliens in the background. E.T. phone home.
Coming soon from Miracle Pictures. E.T. the extra testicle. It turned out that when E.T. had to have a physical, they discovered a third ball on him.
Oh boy.
And only the space doctor, the female alien space doctor, could cure him. From Miracle Pictures. If it's ever released, it's a goddamn miracle. That's right. Now. Oh God. So I have to tell you, I have this associate that I work with, and I was so silly today because just okay, so like I have a buddy of mine, he likes to do random T-Rex noises. He can do a I'm going to call it's Fabian. Fabian watches this show sometimes. So Fabian will do I don't know. He does random T-Rex sounds. He can go off and do a decent Bane impression. Okay. My Bane impression is Batman. Strawberries are full of fiber. That's all I could do, okay, for Bane from Batman.
Yeah, like Sean Connery being Bane.
Batman, listen here, you Monty Bank. That does kind of almost sound like Sean Connery, doesn't it? Strawberries are full of fiber. Anyways, if that's not a name of a punk band, it should be. I'm trademarking it.
Beef curtains.
That's almost as good. Beef curtains for a punk band is almost as good as my band name is the Bloody Stools. That's the best punk band name I ever heard. The Bloody Stools.
We used to have a Cookie Monster vocal band called Bloody Stump. It was horrible up in Illinois. It was god awful. Bloody Stump. I have the CD somewhere. I swear to God I do. And I'm like, if I find that thing, maybe because it's a small local label, I'm like, I'll put the damn thing up so you two people can get tortured. It is the Yoko Ono of Cookie Monster vocals. I'm telling you, it's bad. But what I was gonna say is I used to have a Mystery Meat song. Mystery meat, could be chicken, could be sheep, but we don't know because it's fucking mystery meat. Now, I will say this: down where this man lives, the mystery meat could possibly be kangaroo, a didgeridoo, a Tasmanian devil, and they don't sound like that, or a koala, ladies and gentlemen. God. His first video appearance up here. It's cool. Brandon, that's right. Mr. O'Brien.
That's Brandon, hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
You can hear
another animal you forgot. It's called a thylacine. You heard of that?
What was that?
It's hard to hear you.
Oh.
Your mic sounds a little muffled.
Yeah, a little. Not too much, but a little.
What about now?
Oh, that's better. Yes, yes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you're perfect.
In Tasmania, we'll get back to music, but in Tasmania there was an animal called the Tasmanian tiger, and it full got wiped out, and they'll be bringing it back to life in a few years' time. There's one in the Australian museum, and for one of the fellas in the chat was talking about the Dreamweaver album. 1 minute.
Yeah. Mello showed that, didn't he? Or someone did?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Mine's the
Brandon, I gotta say, man, you look a little like a famous YouTuber, dude. I mean, there's a guy named Charlie.
Oh, look, he's got an Obi strip.
Very right, yeah.
What was that? Oh, yeah. I've never heard of that person. Oh, and this one.
Yeah, look up Penguin Zero.
Oh,
and he's got
I love that.
He's got like 20 million subscribers, and his name is Charlie. And he does like just commenting on like life and you know whatever's happening.
Oh man, you got the Woodnickle stuff.
You have a resemblance to him, man. I mean, honestly.
Charlie.
We've each got our doppelganger, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks for inviting me up. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad you were able to.
Glad you came up, man.
Yeah.
before when Mel was singing, he did this scream, and it was like a what's the Irish singer's name? He has a bad. I forget his Joe Cocker. That's it. Not Irish.
Oh, Joe Cocker, yeah.
Cocker, yeah.
Cocker scream made me laugh on the.
I appreciate that.
Sorry.
I'm off the top. My voice is raw right now too. It's like I'm sounding like Alex Jones when I'm talking. Hey, brother, we're down here in Texas. InfoWars. We got the InfoWars store. Come on down.
my
We're gonna
God.
buy everything you need.
We view here sometimes too. InfoWars, I believe he turns red like a beetroot sometimes, mate. I tell you, it's great. Sorry.
No, it's very goodly for you to be here. Yes, it is.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
your
Always
number
makes
one
me
fan
feel
is here. She's
Also,
like,
there's mine.
oh,
Wow. Look
Good
at
looking.
that. What's the name?
Sphinx, but no
Sphinx.
vowels.
Sphinx. Wow. Beautiful cat.
SPHYNX.
Cool. Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, she's
SFYNX. Wow, that's almost like sci-fi-ish a little too.
nice.
Well, I don't go for regular names. I go for obscure names. Not Pete and all that. Never mind. Sorry,
You never know. You might have couples that'll name their baby after hearing that spelling.
Well, I hope so. It would be a dream of mine. Is that a film projection?
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Mhm. That's a projector.
Over with the chatting. Please continue, Paul. How rude of me.
Oh no, that's all right. We've seen a lot of things on that projector of Mellows.
Oh my God, have we? Look, I got films, man.
The password is AccuCheck 2000.
Mello played that dirty cartoon, didn't he, a while back?
Oh yeah, remember that one? Ever Ready Hard On.
Canisters. Have you ever edited film yourself?
Oh yeah. Oh, I string together reels all the time. All right, these are all my empty reels of me like emptying films onto other reels and combining them and doing all kinds of stuff.
See, that's what's missing, I think, in today's entertainment. Like, it's just so easy to stitch all together on a computer when the real art of filmmaking is, getting all your bits and pieces together and split, and music as well. There is,
Yeah. Oh, it's my whole world right now. This is my editing table and my smoking table, and
But you should be up in smoke with smoking near the film.
Yep.
I collect a lot of toy collections. Again, I've shown these a lot of times, but the Migos, they're just the classics.
Do you have is it the Egghead or Eggman, the Vincent Price character from Batman?
Oh no, they didn't make one for Mego back then.
Right.
They got new ones now.
Incredible Hulk.
What and on
There's also the Incredible Hulk.
And on the back of Paul's wall, he's got all these interesting bands like I've seen, and I couldn't make out some of them. If you go back to it, I'll be able to. I know majority of them. Oh, Mr. Bungle.
I love Mr. Bull. I saw them 6 times. I saw them on this tour, and I actually even have the set list from the show that Mike Patton literally handed to me. I was in the front row. I said, I want that set list, and he gave it to me.
Oh, you got the Star Trek soundtrack as well.
Sinatra.
Yeah, I actually don't have the albums up there. I keep them so down, so I just have the covers up there, and I still have them down so I can listen to them, so I don't have to keep pulling them out. And I love this poster right here, Brian May. I look at this every day. It's from Guitar Player Magazine. It's one of my favorite posters of Brian May.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's one of my other favorite posters. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Absolutely love the guy.
That looks like Steve Lukather.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
There's Laserdisc.
Oh yeah, that's a
Laserdisc.
CD. That's the other poster where they combined it.
Grease and Saturday Night Fever. I've seen both.
There's
Those.
a complete Beatles. That's a laser disc. Every which way but loose laser disc. ELO live at Wembley laser disc.
Cool.
There's a Queen poster from 1974, first U.S. tour that they did.
And Brian May got hepatitis out of that tour, I believe.
Wow.
Right. And there's a Cheech and Chong.
That's
it's just so much. I mean, I wake up to a museum every day, man. And then I got thousands of records. You know, you just go through anything you want to listen to. Here's King Crimson. This is pretty cool. Here's Mad.
Yeah.
Here's the Eurythmics.
I got that Eurythmics
Fifth
album.
Dimension. Julia Clark. Look at Johnny Cash, Lewis and Perkins, the survivors of the $1 Million Quartet.
Cool.
Imagination, Body Talk, and I have a band named Imagination. That's why I bought that. It's my party. I'll cry if I want to.
Yeah.
Andy Gibb, I love him, man. Shadow Dancing.
He's a
There's
fellow
an
Aussie.
early. What?
Andy Gibb's a fellow Aussie as
yeah.
Oh, I'm a beefy fanatic. Here's right here. This is a Caveman poster, Ringo Starr. I gotta put it up. Maybe open it up.
I've seen that movie long time ago, not since.
I absolutely love it. That's why I have the poster. Here's Best of the King Biscuit Flower Hour. One of my favorite box sets.
I've heard the King Biscuit. Yeah, radio show.
I love it.
Yeah.
And let's see, we go in this room. Over here, I got other stuff. I got shit everywhere.
Is that an Explorer guitar?
Oh no, that's a Dimebag Darrell Dean.
Nice.
Wow.
That's the first issue that year. I got guitars everywhere, man. I mean, this is where we were practicing. So as you see, I got thousands of comics, dude. Thousands. All different kinds. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can pull some of these out. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Wait a minute. See, I got this. Cisco Kid. Wait a minute. I got older ones. Where are they? Here's Richie Rich. Pony Time. That's a 15 center. Another 15 center.
Do you have any of the Shadow?
I do have the Shadow if I can find it. I'm still in the middle of organizing them all.
Yeah, last night I watched the Insidious Dr. Fu Manchu.
Look at this rock and roll comics with Anthrax. Here's one with Sammy Hagar and Metallica and
wow, well, I heard that one. That's cool.
Here's the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I didn't know there's rock and roll comics. I never heard of those.
The only rock and roll comics I'd heard of was just that Kiss one.
Oh
yeah, I have. Here, I got the first appearance of Kiss. I'll show you that. Not the big oversized one, believe it or not. I have that hanging on my wall in this room.
Is that the one where they use the blood and the ink?
No, this one right here. That is the first issue that Kiss ever appeared in, Howard the Duck, number 13.
Oh, really?
And those hands right there are Kiss's hands.
Oh, cool.
And when you open up the first page, then it shows Kiss standing there. So I have other comics there. That's a famous one with Neil Adams. That's his homage to his own cover that he did. I think it was Superman 213, I think. Mad Magazine. Here's Lobo. That's going to be really big this year because Lobo's in the new Supergirl movie, played by Jason Momoa. And we got these up here. These are all classic ones. Captain Marvel number 2, an old Aquaman. Marvel Family from 1948. Shazam number 1. That's an early Superman 12 center. World's Finest. That's out of the New York Times, big newspaper thing of the old Filmation Batman. Adam number 2 up there is another World's Finest. Look at that Lois Lane bondage Superman. You know what I mean? Superman 500 right there. That's a good one. Then we got here the first combination of Marvel and DC ever on a comic book cover. Ever. Before Superman versus Spider-Man in 76. This was 1970 or maybe 69. And it has Superman and Batman, and Spider-Man. And there's the Superman and Spider-Man crossover.
That's cool.
So it's wild. Too much stuff, man. I can go through this house and take hours and hours.
Mellows Museum. That's what
it's called. It really is. Even over here, I got all of these comics right here. Flipper, Flying Nun, Captain Nice, Man from Uncle, Mr. Ed, Heckle and Jekyll, the Flintstones,
Jekyll, yeah, I've heard of them.
Top Cat, Felix the Cat, Popeye.
Top Cat.
And then we go in this room, and this is another room full of just stuff. That's entertainment. Bob back. I've showed this stuff a million times. All this right here are all rock programs. Here, look at this. Triumph. Triumph. This is actually a promo kit. This ain't even a program. That's a promo kit with the picture and their bio and all that. And I got, like, here's a concert that is really, this is a rare concert right here, the Dr. Pepper Central Park Music Festival. Summer 1977 from Central Park, and every day they would have a different major artist. This is pretty cool. Oh my God, I could tell you that's from 1940 right there, the World's Fair World's Fair program. Let's see. You go in here, you got Dan Fogelberg, Manhattan Transfer, John Sebastian. Let's see who else. Firefall, Little River Band.
Hey,
I would have been there for all that.
Richie Havens, the Persuasion. Look at that. Dean Friedman article. Crazy Eddie. Look at this. There's a Crazy Eddie. Where is it? Right here. This is funny. I just found these not too long ago.
God,
an original Eddie. Crazy Eddie hat. Crazy Eddie hat. Never worn. This is like a time capsule right there.
I never heard of Crazy
Let's
Eddie.
see who else.
God never heard of that.
He used to have commercials. We go, his prices are insane. He was a really wacky dude. You look him up on YouTube. Look up a Crazy Eddie commercial. You'll see it. There's another article, Crazy Eddie. Ronnie Spector, Tammy Wynette, Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes, Kenny Rankin, Judy Collins, Harry Chapin. Here's the lineup right there. There's everybody. And Sebastian Dan Southside John, Ronnie Spector,
Is he falling apart?
He's breaking up some.
Okay, thank you, because I wasn't sure if it was me.
Am I?
No.
You're starting to break up, Mello. Robot.
Your Dave.
It's
Bonnie.
He's becoming a Dalek.
See it?
you're.
Am I still there?
Well, kind of.
Well, yeah, a little bit. Ping, ping.
Kicky D.
Darryl Hall and John Ellery Carter, Jesse Colin Young, Kiki D, Blue, John Prine, Burton Cummings, Jess Winchester, Pete Seeger, Dave Mason, all in their prime, these people too. Bonnie Raitt, Phoebe Snow, Earl Scruggs. I mean, what a lineup. Peter Allen, Dave Bromberg Band, Leon Redbone, Emmylou Harris, Aztec Two-Step, Chuck Mangione, Melanie, Leo Sayer, and Kathy Chamberlain. I mean, literally, it's got to be one of the greatest summer lineups for Central Park ever. And the fact that they don't do that,
90% of that.
That's cool.
no doubt.
Yeah.
All
right, I don't keep taking over the show.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to tell you that this is our sponsor, but unfortunately he's not, considering that he's dead.
It's a Crazy Eddie blowout.
There it is.
That's true.
Giving away TVs, VCRs, microwave ovens, stereo rack systems, video camcorders, anything and everything in home entertainment, and lots of home appliances too. Remember, we are not undersold, we will not be undersold, we cannot be undersold, and we mean it. It's a Crazy Eddie blowout blitz, and Crazy Eddie's going nuts with his lowest sale. Crazy Eddie now is
He was wacky.
Insane.
His prices are insane. There was like 50 stores between Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York. It was a tri-state area thing.
You need a commentative after watching that guy. You could feel the energy through the screen, man.
That's cool. That's true, yeah.
So before
and the fact that I have the hats, I got two of them, brand new, never worn. I found them in a box. I'm like, I don't even never know what I'm going to find in this house. Honestly, that's how crazy it is.
Since this is, I thought this would be nice that anytime Brandon can get up here, we definitely will play an Australian band. Well, this time we're going to do this one.
Ice House, they're good.
Oh,
I love them.
you know what's interesting? Like these bands that you play from like Australia, they're not too far from where I live, like where they started up at.
Right.
Yes, it's Nicolas Cage on the panel.
Yeah. What's up, King King?
Chris Earl, yeah.
Without interrupting the song, it's interesting that being so far down here in Australia, you don't think that we get noticed out on the outside world really notices what we do and all that. So it's nice when we do get recognized.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. But some of the greatest music came out of Australia from some of the greatest bands. I mean, Bee Gees are one of them. They're one of my favorite groups of all time.
Yeah.
From Toowoomba. Can you say that? Toowoomba?
Toowoomba.
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 Toowoomba. Not to be confused with a Zumba.
No, not a Zumba.
And I can't leave out Olivia Newton-John. She's one of my all-time favorites as well.
She's an honorary Australian. She's born in England.
Oh, that's true, right. She was born in England, but she made Australia famous, basically. In a lot of ways.
That's what we're famous for. Russell Crowe's New Zealander, but we call him an Australian because he's famous. If you do well and you're from another country, we'll claim you as one of our own.
Well, that's like,
yeah, Davey.
no, I was just saying, where's the Bee Gees? Did they live in England or born in England or not? The Bee Gees,
No. The Bee Gees are the opposite. I was just going to say that the Bee Gees are the opposite of Olivia Newton-John. The Bee Gees were born in Australia but had to go out to England to make it.
I knew
Right.
Like Jimi Hendrix did. Jimi Hendrix was Seattle, but he had to go to England to make it.
Oh, that's true.
Well, Olivia Newton-John made it in Australia and then came back.
I know that. Yeah, I know that. Radio Birdman are great.
Such a great tune.
Oh, it's a great band, mate. As they would say, facts.
Back. I love it.
Also, is anyone a fan of Gentle Giant?
Oh God! Wait, this song is over. I got to tell you some Gentle Giant news.
Yeah.
And this is for everybody out there. Yes, they were. Another good band. I got some autographed CDs from them. Koala. Nice. I heard they're tasty.
And for Mellow, the Little Yellow Submarine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, the Little Yellow Submarine.
There is this Brandon's Little Yellow Submarine.
Hey, Brandon, I gotta ask you though, man. Have you ever come face to face with a Roo?
Oh yeah, I've patted Joey. I've picked up an echidna.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know how approachable they are. I see videos where the kangaroos are literally boxing.
Oh yeah.
They're fighting. They're putting up their hands and everything.
That's generally the male reds. When they're in season, they will they will go you because they're quite territorial. But most of the time, they're quite placid, friendly. In South Australia, there's a huge. I am keeping it PG rated, but there's a huge field of poppies, and wallabies are known to get into the poppies, and it's not unusual for them to be found resting. If you
Dripping.
Poppies.
and you know how koalas always look tired? Well, well, because eucalyptus is kind of like the green medication, and they don't drink water. Koala is an Aboriginal word that means doesn't drink water. Believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't drink water.
And eventually they must drink something. I would assume.
Well, they get their hydration from the eucalyptus leaves. They don't.
Wow.
They very rarely. Well, I could be wrong, but they very rarely come down to the ground. At least they stay up in the trees.
Have you gotten to pet a koala as well?
Well, only in the zoo. In the wild, you don't really see them because they sit high up in the eucalypts. And
right.
There's a region in New South Wales called the Mountains. Eucalyptus gives off a blue flume, a blue haze.
Oh wow!
Really?
And it's not uncommon for them to actually explode because of the eucalyptus oil inside them. That's why we get bushfires.
Oh, good God!
In fact,
that's crazy. I never knew that.
Some of our plants.
And it's funny because you can see the koala almost has like a bluish kind of gray color to them.
That's it. And when you ask about kangaroos. When a kangaroo joey is like born, it is the size of a jelly bean, and it goes in the pouch.
Wow! Oh, boy, I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that either. That's incredible.
Oh, sure thing, James. 1 minute. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm taking over.
No. We're learning things here. This is what the show is about.
This is very entertaining, man. Anything.
This is my Moog, James. Can you see it?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And this is my Oberheim.
Oh wow!
Oh, I didn't know where you got that name from, Oberheim.
Well, the first time I ever noticed Oberheim was in the Flash. The Queen did the song "Flash" for the Flash Gordon soundtrack, that's what Brian May's playing. He's playing I think it's an OB6 or an OB8, or it could be an OBXA. One of them ones.
Gotcha.
But he's playing an Oberheim,
synthesizer.
Damn, Brandon, I could get you to do some tracks for me, bro. I need keyboards.
My musicality and keyboard skills are like that of a toddler. I pretty much have these things because I like making soundscapes that.
That's cool.
I like Brian Eno and people like that. So, anyway.
Well, do you make up your own music? Do you record anything for yourself?
Well, I just stick the recorder on and just leave it on. I've got like recordings that are over an hour, just of me experimenting with sounds and all that kind of stuff, and playing with the LFOs and all that kind of jazz. If you can get a good rhythm, you can kind of do polymetric. You can do polymetric soundscape, so it kind of sounds like it's everywhere.
I mean, you should consider maybe. I was gonna say, consider making it into some kind of like a song that you could actually put out there, because people would be interested in hearing some of the things that people make up. It's always, I get fascinated by people's creativity.
Oh well, thanks, but I mainly do it because I come home and I need to have background music on in the house.
I know the feeling. Yep.
Do you guys like that experimental music, or like Khan, Gong? I think Egg was another one. I forget his name.
Great.
Stephen Hillage.
Steve Hillage. Oh, I talk about him a lot. He's incredible. Gong.
I don't mean to bash on them, but I don't think Jimmy Page is the world's best guitarist. I think there are a lot of people other better than him.
Oh, definitely.
I think he's
Steve Hillage is one. I love Steve Hillage's playing. He does an amazing version of George Harrison's "It's All Too Much," or the Beatles' "It's All Too Much," incredible. Steve Hillage,
I will check
go look
that
up
out.
live version.
I'll
I'm
check
doing
that
Salt
out.
Too Much.
Because I think him and his wife now do like trance music and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
It's very interesting, you know. But
absolutely.
I'm glad other people like them as well.
Oh, no doubt.
Definitely James. Definitely, especially the for James Farley, especially the first Oberheim sequencer. I think I forget the
Right.
name of it, but big fan of Steve Picaro as well. I'm all over the
Oh.
place because I'm a bit nervous
And his
and
brother.
I feel like I'm talking too much.
Nope, it's all good.
No, not at all. It's lively. It's great.
I need one of them Fatima cigarettes. Excuse me.
Hey man, when I gotta do what I do, I do it.
Chick Corea albums.
James says I saw Chick Corea once and had an amazing onstage keyboard setup.
It does.
Yeah, like the Chick Corea electric bed.
Oh, band,
Amazing.
yeah.
Scott Henderson, like the way they treated him. Do you know why he was kicked out of the electric band?
No, I don't.
Because he wouldn't buy into all the L. Ron Hubbard stuff, so they ostracized him. In a sense.
Boy.
Yeah, and like he gets kind of Scott Henderson gets kind of a bit bitter about it in a sense for the way he was treated, which I can understand. But you know, tribal tech is just amazing stuff. You know, really would really recommend it if you've never listened to it.
Right? Oh, absolutely.
But sorry, Paul, you're the Mr. Host, man. Please.
No. This is a show for everyone.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Speaking of great keyboardists, he doesn't get enough. He just passed away. Was the Spinal Tap's keyboard player, David Caff, which is better known as Viv Savage in Spinal Tap.
I've always wondered, like, even though it is a spoof, like they do actually play their own instruments, right? Like Christopher Guest and
They
Harry
play
Shearer.
those instruments on them records. Yep. Honestly, it's pretty damn good. Michael McKean is a great guitar player. So is Christopher Guest. And Harry Shearer is an amazing bass player. Like, they really are great at their instrument. They're so good that they were even invited to the Hearing Aid, where all the, the Live Aid heavy metal version that Dio brought Spinal Tap in there for a reason, because they should have been included.
That's interesting. I know the only thing I know from Hearing Aid was Jeff Tate and the soaring vocals.
Oh yeah. But if you go back and watch the We're Stars video, the one who does the highest note out of the whole thing, and it shows him one time doing it, is right in the middle of the song. There's a scene where they show a close-up of Rob Halford's face, and he does this super high scream. And it's the only time in the whole song he does it, just one time. It's in the very middle. You can only notice it in the video, and he does a super high scream. I really implore people to go see it. It's like incredible.
Oh man, Judas Priest, man, like that's heavy metal. Like, heavy metal.
I saw them like 5 times. I saw them British Steel tour. I saw them Screamer Vengeance tour when Iron Maiden opened up. Then I didn't see them again until Turbo tour. Then I saw them Painkiller tour. And then I saw them on the British Steel reunion tour back in 2000. I think it was 11 or 2009. It was a British Steel anniversary. And they played it from beginning to end.
I remember the first time hearing like the intro to Painkiller, and it just blew the drums.
Well, they had to come back because Turbo Lover was almost like, in a way, to the real metalheads, was like a laughing stock, and they knew it. So they go, now we're going to come back and tear your face off, and they really did. They meant business. They were like, all right, you laughing boys, we're going to show you how it's done. And even Metallica, Slayer, all those bands looked at Judas Priest like, whoa.
It's come back.
Once we got Scott Travis in there too as the drummer, forget it. They like excelled like that much bigger. Like,
I will just say one thing. It's interesting, like you were saying about like the fans tarnish it, like thought it was like rubbish or whatnot. This is like Paul's gonna be doing a future episode about Calling All Stations by Genesis, right?
Mm-hmm.
you know, I don't listen to what reviews like say and all that kind of stuff because generally they're wrong the majority of the time, and I find that the albums that gain the worst reviews are generally like my favorites. You know, like for example,
yeah, exactly.
Isolation by Toto. I think that's a far better
There's
album
a record.
than Toto 4. You know,
Yeah.
and it was rubbish by the critics, and a lot of their stuff's rubbish by the critics, and you listen to it and it's like, hold on a minute, this actually sounds like really good. So yeah, no, when you go into a band, you go into it through all the changes, stylistically, all of it, you know.
That goes for me, like not even just with critics. Sometimes I like a band's album that the band themselves can't stand, like Kiss with Music from the Elder. That is my fucking favorite Kiss album. But they're finally embracing it more and more because the amount of fans that kept coming up to them over the years, they finally, put World Without Heroes in the Unplugged. Then they did The Oath once in a while, like live, and then they'll do I. I think I is like now in their main set, just to acknowledge the Elder now, finally.
Because after a while, it wasn't really well received. Dave, what albums do you like that critics and the band themselves don't enjoy as well? And for people, what do you like?
That's kind of hard to say. What album? I have some.
You really have to know the critics' reviews to even know, really.
Yeah, I can't remember. Hey, since Brandon's here, here's a few out. Well, you can't large me, but here I got one Ice House album.
Oh,
yeah, that's a good one.
Interesting fact about that: Ivor actually drew that himself with a packet of crayons.
Oh, really?
From a $2 shop.
I know that.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. Yeah, cool.
Like the song "Man of Colors," beautiful song. You know, he plays the oboe on that.
Yep, that's.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Because Ivor Davies was, I believe, first or second chair at the Sydney Conservatorium of Music here in Sydney. He was an oboe player.
Oh, I didn't know that either about him. I guess I didn't.
But no, that's a really good album. It's I think the album beforehand that had No Promises on it. That's really good too. That was one of the first digitally recorded albums, and also released on a CD too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, another Aussie album you should definitely check out is Whispering Jack by John Farnham.
I've heard John Farnham for a little band, but yeah, I've heard John.
John Farnham and the Little River Band. I wish that John Farnham needs to be in a band because of his. I think he could have done well in Mike and the Mechanics.
Oh yeah, Mike.
Interesting. I never would have thought of that.
The Mechanic, yeah, I remember that.
Well, because you've got like Paul Carrick with the soulful voice, and then you've got Paul Young that's like the harder edge.
Oh yeah.
John Farnham can do in between. Both would have been a great fit for Mike and the Mechanic, personally.
Never thought of that.
Hey, Paul, I'm coming into the thing so I can send you a link. So I got to do it through my computer. You're going to see another one. You're like, what's this? When you see it come on.
James Farley. Yeah, man. The Synergy album is great.
Didn't he do some work with Nectar for a little bit too, Larry Fast? Or maybe I'm wrong.
I got Force Energy albums. I like that instrumental band.
Well, I know Larry Fast did some programming for, I think, for Melt on Peter Gabriel 3. And I think he did some work on 4 as well. I believe.
And the Brian Tyler, Faster Than the Speed of Night. I think Larry Fast was on that.
Yeah?
Brian Tyler album, yeah, I have it.
He's pretty prolific, that guy. You do see him pop up a lot in the credits, huh? You know, programming or either playing as well. Same with Steve Caro. You'll notice his name popping up a lot too. Celine Dion, Michael Jackson, couple.
Who did you just say, Brandon?
Steve Porcaro.
Oh, he was with Toto. Was he a member of Toto or not?
You bet he was. It's
that's what I thought.
Like the lineage is just amazing. You've got Joe, Steve, Mike, and Jeff. You know, all magnificent musicians in their own right. You know, and it's unfortunate that a documentary will never get made about them.
Probably not.
Pardon? No, definitely not. Because I think a lot of issues with Jeff's wife, legalities and all that stuff, which is unfortunate.
Did you get that link, Paul?
In regards to,
I sent it in the private chat.
oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to deal with something else.
It's something I had just uploaded from my film collection. I figured it's a 30-second commercial. You can look at it.
Okay,
Matter of
hold
fact,
on.
on eBay, I'm going to put it up for sale.
Wait a second. Did you put this under another name?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's
on the
my
private
account.
chat. I see
What?
It's in the private chat.
it. Yaxer Quentin, your private
Yeah,
chat.
that's my other account that I had to do on the computer, but it doesn't have microphone, so I just did it to. I can't send you a link through the phone. I can only send it through the computer.
Well, I feel
So
real
I have-
stupid. I didn't know you were going to do with Jax or Quentin, which I'm like, what the hell is that?
What is that? Yeah.
No, that's,
So why am I showing this 1970 ad?
that's something I just transferred, just then posted. I figured you could show it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, all right. Hang on a minute. Where is it? Okay. Sorry.
See those posters, Paul. If that's
It's
all
a
right.
rare commercial.
You want to see what?
The posters when if you
Oh,
get it
sure.
opportunity, mate.
Hang on a second, and I'll gladly show.
Yeah.
I'll gladly explain it all. Let me see what he's got going here.
Yeah, I put this ad up on eBay too. I started at $100. That's how rare this ad is.
I've seen him before.
There you go.
Yeah, they use it for other designs, but that's Cheesy Rider.
Yeah.
Cheesy writer. Anyways, so like I said, I know my big head's in the way, but I don't know.
I can see Metallica, John Anderson with 1,000 hands.
Right.
He's got incredible
So-
posters back there.
So the John Anderson, believe it or not, that's signed. That's his squiggle. It's
Oh.
kind of a weird thing he does now. Okay, that was thanks to my dear former fiance Mary. She went and saw Anderson. Oh my God!
Oh, Anderson, Raven, Wakeman.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
she's got a picture with John and Rick.
Oh,
Wow.
She's gone now, but I at least got. I'll have to try to pull it up sometime so I can show it. But she said John. She didn't get to really talk to Rick very much, but John was very, very nice. Forgive me if it's going in and out here. Nectar, of
no,
course.
it's fun.
That was signed in 2020 when they came down to Fayetteville here in Arkansas, and
Wow.
the other side, and it was Derek Moore and Ron Howden, who rest in peace for Ron. And then they had a guy that was he played on the not the Magic as a Child album. It was like, was it Man in the Moon? Anyways, there was another guy that was in the Nectar's history, okay, and so that one's signed. They were very nice. I got to chitty chat more with Derek more than Ron. This one here, next to that, is a complete band signed Uriah Heep. That one is was drawn by. Oh, he just died too. Ionis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He was an album cover designer. He also did. I don't know if you could see that Uriah Heep Celebration. He created that album cover too, and he signed initialed that as well. Let's see, that signed Testament. I got that. I won that in a record from the record company. Next to that, of course, John Fogerty. I won that in an auction. Sorry guys. That weird Cheap Trick one. It's Stone Temple Pilots and Cheap Trick. It was a West Coast '97 tour, and it's signed by the Cheap Trick. That's right, even with Bunny Carlos. And so Sammy Hagar,
Sammy.
Yes, signed Sammy, courtesy of whatever company he was on about 10 plus years ago. Gets autographed. Peter Criss, an autographed photo there.
Oh, nice.
That Elvis one is a actual Elvis menu from 1971. If you went to go see him in Vegas at the International, I found that at Goodwill for $1. Go figure.
Awesome.
Blackstone Cherry, completely banned autographed when they came down here with Theory of a Dead Man and Seether. And as soon as I mentioned who I was and back up from that I used to live near Rockford, Illinois, as soon as I said Stone and Tumble Double T, you swear that they thought I was like family because they're like, hey, he's friends with Stone and Double T. And I'm like, oh God, what did I start? And then let's see. The rest of this pretty much. I mean,
hey, Paul, I'm gonna have to remember that one.
What?
If I remember those guys, I'm gonna say, yeah, I know Stone and Pepper T.
Yeah, they're not around anymore. And then pretty much the rest. Let's see. I know the camera's getting fuzzy, but we've got
No, that's so good.
an unreleased Elvis photo. I can't figure out if it's from '74 or '76 live in Chicago. We have this here one with Elvis and Ricky Nelson, James Burton autographed those. You've got 3 members from the '70s Heart lineup signed that. Aranthi, I love Aranthi's work. She signed that. What am I talking about? Not Aranthi, Nita Strauss. I'm sorry. The late Charlie Daniels.
Daniels, cool, nice.
Yeah. And then way up there, yes, that is the Hulkster, but it's signed. It's signed by Jimmy Mouth of the South Heart and King Kong Bunny and Coco and $1 Million Man. We got a shit ton of things. I still have more photos. I don't have enough for everything.
I
I need to put more.
Yes, I must tell you a yes story.
Please.
I went. They came here, I think, in 2014 for two nights. They played close to the Edge and Fragile from back to back.
Cool.
And I was tossing and turning to go see him, tossing up whether to go see him, and then I'm like, stuff it. I went both the nights. Then a few months later, Chris Squire died, and I was so lucky to have gone and see them. Like, oh man, and it was Steve Howe, Chris Squire, I think Jeff Downs on the keys, and it was Alan White was still on the band. So three out of the 5 members of Yes I got to see, and it was amazing, especially when Chris did his bass solo. Oh yeah, great night. Got mad stoned before I went in too. Yeah.
You're not near it. I thought I was going to say. I thought you were. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh man, my head's spinning.
The best performance of Awakened is Todd Mobile's version with Anderson. Makes me cry every time.
Right.
Don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, no, I was seen that either. But there is a close to the Edge where they did live. I forget what year it was, and they are just on fire. Hey, like all cylinders going. Chris and his cape. It's no other band like them.
I'm telling you, that's right. That is right.
None other, So musically diverse, but yet so troubled at the same time with the, like a good example, the Union album. That was.
I've never heard it. I've never heard that, but yeah.
Only one good song on it.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I did.
The more we live, I believe it's called. Marcus, while you're here, I must tell you, gentlemen, Marcus has a group. You would know Project Gemini, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We converse sometimes. He's a fantastic human being. Now, while he's here in the flesh, there you go, Marcus. Your Project Gemini here you go. You can hear it now, Paul. Your Project Gemini Records.
Yay!
And I'm probably going to embarrass him when I say this, but he was on it. He does a Kiss podcast as well.
Oh, nice.
Yep, I know he's a fan of Kiss. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Marcus, but I got to tell the story. He said that one of the Kiss kimonos had the Richard Simmons pink. Now, mate, I was doubled over in laughing. Hey, like I used that at my work now because I'm a printer, so I deal with colors. Whenever I see pink, that's what I call it. That's the Richard Simmons pink.
Funny.
Oh man, it lost it.
We gotta get a petition to name a pink color the Richard Simmons. You know.
Does it come with deal a meal cards? But listen, before I forget, okay. So there's a channel on YouTube. I think he might be a member of the VC. I can't quite remember. The channel is called Gas Masks and Hand Grenades.
I know him. Yeah, I've chatted.
Okay, he's doing very soon. I don't know if it's this Sunday or it's a Sunday in the month of August. Okay.
His name's Geoff. Jeff.
Huh? What's his name?
His name's Jeff or Geoff. It's spelled
Jeff?
Geoff.
Okay, Jeff.
Yeah.
Geoff. Okay. So the thing is that they're going to do a 3-hour show on Gentle Giant.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So I don't know when you're going to have to. He mentioned it in one of his newest videos. So you may have to watch whatever the last video or two he does because he talks about his schedule for the upcoming. And so just mark it on your calendar. But he's going to do at least a 3-hour show on Gentle Giant for you Gentle Giant fans out there. Gas masks, hand grenades. Go sub to him and tell him that I sent you. Damn it!
He's a nice guy.
Can you put that in the comments after the show's done, Paul? Can you put that when the show's done? Can you post that
link in the comments after?
Yeah, I will do my best.
Yeah, no, it's no problem because I might forget the name of it.
Sure. No, I don't blame you. Thanks for showing the records.
No problem, Mark. He's a good fella. He's a good fella. We
great musician.
Yeah, well, up in Canada at the moment, they've had some bad. Well, I think a couple of weeks ago, they had some bad air pollution, and I think there was some bad forest fires in Ontario as well. So, and we get that here, with the fires, and we get the bad haze and all that stuff. So, I hope he's doing all good. He's a good fella.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt. Hey, Brandon.
Yeah, mate.
Go to private chat. I posted gas masks link.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks. Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that, Dave.
Yeah, because not you don't hear too much love for Gentle Giant. I think it's because they were a bit too much for some people to really appreciate. I don't think a lot of people dig multi-instrumentalists in one band and
right.
I just need to do a deep dive because I'm sorry. I did
with them myself.
I did have the Red Octopus album, and I just could not get my head around that one. And I had another one. For the life of me, I cannot remember the other Gentle Giant I had.
Would have been Missing Piece. Giant for a Day.
I'm sorry. I really don't remember. It's been too long. I just remember having the Red Octopus album because it was the die cut. The octopus die cut. It looked like, oh, yeah.
That's a Roger Dean cover. Did you know that?
Yes. Oh, I love Roger Dean's work. I got to meet him in 2019.
No way.
You.
Yes, and it was up there. Yeah, it's because
you're off center. We couldn't see it really.
Oh, sorry.
The album, yeah.
Put the album back in the middle of the
Yeah, just put it under your chin, like
there you go. There you go.
That's okay.
That's one heck of a cover.
I don't know if it was just in the U.S., but it was a die cut. It was a die cut octopus in a jar, and it was octopus. And I'm like, wow, strange cover, but cool. But yeah, that one I've seen before too. But yeah, Roger Dean. Okay, so it's my turn, I guess, for a quick little story. So 2019, the Royal Affair tour. Okay, so that was. I brought this up before, I think, though. The ELP experience with Carl Palmer. Then it was John Lodge. Then it was Asia, which was Jeff and Carl, and they had Bumblefoot was singing and playing bass.
Really?
And there's somebody else I can't remember. So then, so yeah, so let's see, and then what I call Yes Light, which is well, I'm sorry, but that's how but it did have Steve Howe and Jeff Downs, and for 4 songs, Alan White, because that was his last go around, if I remember correctly, because he
What year
mentioned
was
about
that?
the back surgery, 2019, summer of 2019.
Oh,
So the thing is, so me and my buddy Doug, Vinyl Grotto, we both went because I won tickets. The seats were decent, and we won four tickets. We couldn't find 2 other people to go with. Can you believe that nonsense? You couldn't find 2 other people that would have. I would have taken you guys, that's for sure. But somebody I remember was heckling Steve in the front row, and Steve was getting pissed. He was like pointing to his ass, and he was going, "Kiss my ass." He said it to the guy that was in the front row. I'm going, "What the hell's going on here?" But before all of that, because Doug and I remember I tripped on something because I subscribed to a bunch of autograph Facebook pages, okay? And somebody brought up that there was a band that signed on, and they went to the merch tables during the Royal Affair tour at every stop, and I'm going, but I couldn't figure out who the hell it was. So he brought a bag with a couple albums from different people from each, and I did too, just in case, because we wanted to cover our bases. And so, which the correct answer turned out to be Carl Palmer came out. We met him. He had as a special guest, and he sang a couple songs. It was Arthur Brown. So I got to meet him too, and Bumblefoot. And there's a guitarist, and his name is Paul, and it starts with a B. I think it's a really long name I cannot pronounce. I got to meet him too. He's starting to do stuff too, I guess, in records and such. But but there was I don't know, maybe 2 stalls worth of, they were hung beautiful lithographs of Roger Dean art. A lot of Yes, a lot of Asia, a couple of the Obisa one, the Gentle Giant one was there. So you could buy these things, right? But I'm sitting and I'm looking and I'm turned. Just something told me to turn, and I see this elderly man sitting at a table, and I'm going, Doug, that's my buddy, Doug, I think that's Roger Dean. And so I went up to him and I'm going, "Excuse me, sir, are you Roger Dean?" "Yes, I am." And I'm going, my mind's blown. My mind's blown because I said, "Oh my God." I blurted it out. I'm like, "Oh my God."
One-on-one now.
And I said, I said, in my heart, you are tops in what you do. There's nobody that could beat you to this. And I pulled out the Yes ones and the Asia stuff. I have the first album signed by Roger Dean and Carl Palmer. Yeah, that night. Man. Drama. Wow. Because I said I love this album, and I said I know a lot of people. He goes, "You know what?" And because I guess he listened to a lot of stuff too, other than just drawing the covers. And he's like, sure, "It's not a bad record." And I said, "Thank you." He knew it wasn't a bad record.
To inspire what cover he's
going. And I think one other one that Roger signed, and he was just so nice. I have a picture with him. I'll have to try that. I said, "Sir," I go, "it's the heat of the moment. Like, did you get the new Asia? It's called Leviathan or something." I think that the title of
it really is a universal feeling that when one gets a record, when they open it, they get that. Oh, I can.
Isn't that one of the greatest? That's like one of the greatest logo designs ever.
Asia, yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
And
I saw Asia myself. Asia opened up for Yes in 2009 at Great Adventure, Six Flags. And it was the original 4 members, all 4 members. And then Steve Howe did double duty, went and came out with Yes. And I got to meet the whole band except Steve Howe. I bet all the members got all shit signed, got a ticket stub signed by what's his name? Chris Squire.
See, I don't
Literally,
know.
a Madison Square Garden ticket stuff from 1974. He looked at it and he was like, "Oh my God, you still got this?" I said, "I wish I was old enough to go." This was a family member that gave it to me, and he signed the back of it, and then I wound up selling it for $250.
Wow, cool.
And Doug can agree with me on this. I was so. It was not bad weather. It was sunny. It wasn't brutally hot. It was in September, if I remember correctly, and okay. At that time, this was before they renovated. So I think the maximum would have been about 7,500, 8,000 people could have gone into this thing. Now it's up to about 10 to 11,000. Okay. It was only half filled. I'm like, what the hell? I said, why is this only half filled? Now I did see, families together listening to the music. But the thing is, by the time Yes came on and they did an 8-song set, I heard they dropped a tune or something. I don't know why, but they did an 8-song set. We were there for the whole thing, and people were leaving after like the first Yes song. I'm going, what the hell? And I'm just like, I don't understand.
I will say one thing though. As much as I enjoyed Yes with Steve Howe and that lineup, it was pretty much the original lineup, but I really enjoyed when I saw them on the 90215 tour with Trevor Rabin. That was like a experience. It was in the round, and they were just at the top of their game. And Owner of a Lonely Heart had just come out, saw at the Philadelphia Spectrum in the round 90215 tour. It was incredible. One of my earliest concerts, as young.
Oh, and you would have seen them play Changes live.
They did Changes, absolutely.
I don't.
They did changes. That's what made me inspire me to want to play in a band. I mean, literally seeing them do it live, it was like, again, so much to absorb. I was only like 12 or 13 at the time, so literally.
So you guys are very lucky to live in the United States because we don't get the Carl Palmer experience. We don't get that stuff to come here. It's you're very, very lucky, and
we say that about people in England when we see their festivals. We're seeing like Wasp and Motorhead, and they would never have festivals like that in America. We're seeing them in like Switzerland or in Europe. These European, music festivals with like 100 bands on there that are just amazing.
What was apart from like Woodstock and the US festival?
Oh yeah.
America doesn't really put on that kind of things like Europe does, do they?
Live Aid was the biggest one, and Woodstock.
Yeah. Did any of you fellas go to the Live Aid at Philadelphia?
Oh, no, I wanted to.
No, I was.
My drummer went to it. He told me all about it.
That was 3 years before I came about. So I was born in 1988. So yeah. A bit before me, but
I had to record it. I had a show myself. My very first show not my very first show, but my second show I ever performed was a backyard party on Live Aid. And I remember in between our sets, I kept going inside, running in because I wanted to see Black Sabbath, and I wanted to see the Judas Priest, and I wanted to see Led Zeppelin. That's the only ones I cared about. And we were playing all day in a backyard. It was a graduation party. It was high school. And I'll never forget it. And I always equate it to July 13th, 1985. That's how I remember it.
I think I remember seeing a little bit of Live Aid on TV when I was 16 or 15. But that's been ages ago.
We had Oz for Africa, In Excess, Midnight Oil. They did ours here. But it's raining here. Just if you can hear that.
A little. That's fine.
Yeah. Did any of you guys remember the Freddie Mercury tribute concert?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have that on Blu-ray actually. Freddie Mercury tribute.
Yeah, I think that was. It is very heavy, which is unusual for winter here in Australia because normally in winter here it's the dry season.
What part of Australia are you at?
I see. Yeah.
There's no kangaroos in my front yard either.
Are you close to Melbourne or are you Easter Island? Where are you?
No, mate, I'm in Sydney. I like American fucking say Brisbane and Melbourne and like that it's Melbourne. So
Oh,
the way you so you pronounce it Melbun. Melbourne.
Burn.
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Where was that?
Now let me ask some, Brandon. Classic question for an Australian: do you eat Vegemite?
From when a dummy's put in your mouth till when you're in your old bed, you eat Vegemite. I love Vegemite. Not many. It's an acquired taste. It is an acquired taste.
I tried it.
What did you think of it?
I never tried it. I've always heard about it. It's like a salty jelly.
We had a foreign exchange student from Australia for about 2 years, and he brought stuff for the English class. So we all got to have whatever Australian delicacies there were, and Vegemite was one of them.
But how did you eat the Vegemite though? Because you guys eat it wrong. Like you guys think we eat it from like the jar. Nah, mate.
No.
You gotta, the way you eat it, you have lightly brown toast with heaps of butter.
Melba toast.
And a smidgen of Vegemite on it. And then some of the older generation used to dip their Vegemite into their cup of tea. So they're toasting the tea.
Okay.
Wow. I always heard it called the salty jelly.
Probably wouldn't work with coffee.
I wouldn't do it either. That's sacrilege. I wouldn't dip it. But yeah, Vegemite. A lot of the kids grow up with it here, you know.
Yeah, that's the only way you could really. That's the acquired taste is being introduced as you're a child, like infant even.
And I know, like in Australia, we call them mouth ulcers, but in America, you call them canker sores, I believe. What you do is you get a bit of Vegemite and you put it on the canker sore, and it helps go away because of the high salt content. Just don't drink eucalyptus oil though, because you will die.
I mean, what other ways do they eat Vegemite with? Like, do they have it in dishes? Do they do it in gravies or do it in like?
In the like, if you were a child here growing up in the 60s and 70s, it wasn't uncommon for you to have Vegemite on what we call wheat bix. I don't know what you would call them in the United States, but
I've heard of those.
Yeah, Vegemite on wheat bix, but no, it's mainly just you can use it to.
I
would think there would be like Vegemite soup or something, or like Vegemite sauce or Vegemite, other things about it. What is it made of?
It's a yeast extract. So from the beer.
Huh.
They call that herpes in the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to McDonald's, Vegemite and Spam Burger. That's right.
Oh, it would make you thinking. But no, look, I've really enjoyed myself on this chat. I use a good group of people, and like just on a side note, I really don't give two hoots about the dramas in the vinyl community. Man, I just want to just talk music, have fun.
Exactly.
And to put it into perspective, life is too short, man. For instance, we only seen Ozzy Osbourne performing 13, 14 days ago, right?
Yeah.
And then gone.
Yeah.
So,
right.
So there's just no time for. There's no time.
And then a couple days later, Hulk Hogan, out of nowhere, gone.
So,
my idol of wrestling and my idol of music, all gone in the same week. It's like.
There she is, the baby.
This is my friend Brandon from Australia. Oh no!
No!
Really, cat butthole. Everybody saw cat butthole. All right, fine. Fine.
You're getting
just
bye.
We have a. There's a.
What do you mean I'm going to get cancer? And I saw the cat butthole.
canceled.
Canceled because of the cat butthole. I'm sorry.
You know.
Thanks,
Toby.
There are these little. Just quickly before I go. There are these little pendants that you can get to put on the base of your cat's tail so it covers up its sausage nut.
They have pendants for that?
You bet they do.
Oh my God.
Toby, I'm getting you a pendant for your bottle.
She'll love that.
I truly have enjoyed my time, and thank you so much for inviting
Hey,
me.
God bless you, Brandon. Really, really nice to see you and meet you, man.
Brandon,
Brandon.
don't be a stranger. I mean, I
Obi,
love having you
I call you
over in
Obi
it, but
all
I
the
like.
time in the chat.
I'm telling you, seriously.
Sorry, Mello. Could you just repeat that for me, mate, Paul?
I said I always call you Obi in the
Paul,
chat.
Paul. Yeah, that's
Brother
I said I love having you in the chat, but I love having you here too. So whenever you
Yeah,
can,
no
man,
doubt.
you're always
Anytime.
invited.
You're part of the crew, man.
It's always
There you go.
goodly.
Goodly, yeah.
Again, thank you so much. Look, guys, have a great evening. It's 11:44 in the morning here. Bye, everybody. Take care, okay?
Take care,
Yes, you
man.
too. Thank you for coming on up, Brandon.
No problem, mate. See ya.
That was
Take
wonderful.
It's almost noon Saturday over in
Right.
Melbourne, Australia, ladies and gentlemen.
Melbourne.
Yes. Yes, Ozzy is missed. Just say hello to Beetle Babe. Yes. Well, like I said, she's healing. She's healing. We're going to have one song left in the queue. I've decided we will put off Beatles Solo Session Spotlight till next show, which I'm fine with that because I had a ball. I hope you guys had a ball too.
Really great. Brandon was a great guy. I mean, you can't deny it.
Definitely. So it's like we gotta have him. We gotta have him on when you can, Brandon. I understand
it. Show today, didn't it?
Huh?
Felt like an old school show today.
It did, and I miss that stuff too.
Yeah.
Thanks, James. To be honest, I was quite nervous. It's all good though. See now, this is all good. It's goodly. That's right. We are going to our final song of the night. Somebody brought this up earlier, and I queued it up, and we're going to play some Flaming Groovies.
Oh, there you go.
Shake some action. Yes.
That's it.
I've heard of that band, actually.
From 1976, from the Flaming Groovies. Shake some action. That's right. I'm going to have to find some of those damn records now, though.
Yeah, really.
That's what's missing from Mello's Place, a rotoscope.
Oh, Paul,
yeah, right?
I forgot to show you this. I believe I got this album from Michelle, album from 1990, Modest Mouse.
I've heard of Modest Mouse, yes.
Well,
sure.
I like some of their music, but I don't know if I like all of it. I only paid 50 cents for this one.
That's a good one.
It's an acquired tape.
Yeah, some of the music is different, but
Dashboard's a really good song.
My son says Dashboard's a really good song from Modest Mouse.
I can't think of which album that's. I used to have them.
He played here recently, or what was it last fall?
Isaac Brock is in that band.
Last fall, he Modest Mouse played at a outdoor venue, a smaller venue here in the area.
I used to have the album Good News for people who love bad news or whatever. Yeah.
Oh boy, that sounds like some of the people I know in life. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I know we normally aren't on Friday nights, and I have to thank my son for putting up with me so we could do this. But like I said, yes. Because usually it's Saturday mornings, but we're not going to because we did this tonight. I want to thank, like I said, everybody up on here. Thanks, Brandon, all the way from Aussie. I'm telling you, you did a good job. You really did. Sorry to ask again. Are you able to tell me which channel will have the 3-hour Gentle Giant stream, please? That will be gas masks and hand grenades. Let's see. Can I share that from the private chat? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Hang on a second.
You have to wait till after the show's over and you end it because it'll go from live chat to comments.
Okay, hang on a minute. I'm gonna try this. Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, you can post it in the chat.
I'm copying and pasting the channel name right now. Dang it! Oh, you just subscribed to his channel. Okay, yeah. I was going to say for everybody else, he talks about more than other Gentle Giant. The YouTube link I just showed is the Gas Mask and Hand Grenades channel.
Jeff likes hardcore heavy metal too.
Yeah, he likes all kinds of stuff. So go off over there, just like Brandon did. Tell him that the Crazy Psycho sent you, and
welcome, Brandon.
I wouldn't mind having gas masks on too. I think he'd be quite interesting as well. What did you say Jeff his name was? That's right. Or
Oh, I could message you my Instagram about your channel. I don't know if he knows you or not.
That'd be great. I don't look at my Instagram very much. In fact,
that's my only way to communicate with Jeff is on Instagram.
Sure, just drop a kind, goodly word to him over there, and just let him know that I gave him a shout out because of the Gentle Giant thing. And
real nice well, you just say anybody from this show that goes over there, tell them Paul sent you.
That's right. And like I said, just say like and sub him too. Gang, I really appreciate you. I love you guys. And this, once again, another great show. I know we've done 4 this week. Isn't that crazy? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I love it. What number is this show? Oh my God, it's not 929. So it's a palindromic number. It's 929. Anyways, gang, I just excellent. You're all excellent. I have the best damn panelists and the best damn audience. I know. He's trying. I'm getting there. You know I'm long-winded. It's time to see a old fat bearded man chew a record. Good night, everybody. Have a safe weekend. Love you.
Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.